Imagine waking up in 2026 where your city makes decisions on its own. Your AI butler anticipates your needs, and reality is indistinguishable from the virtual. This isn't science fiction, it's tomorrow. Hi there, future thinker. Technology isn't just changing, it's speeding up. Each year we witness innovations that were once considered science fiction, and 2026 is poised to be a watershed moment. From revolutionary AI to quantum leaps that boggle the mind, these aren't trends. These are the foundations of an entirely new world. So let's dive into the top 15 technology trends that will define 2026 and explore how they'll shape our world in ways we're only beginning to imagine. Artificial intelligence, from assistance to augmentation. Artificial intelligence has moved far beyond being a buzzword. In 2026, it's not so much saying to your smart speaker, play some music. It's about having a personal AI assistant that is aware of your calendar, familiar with your tastes, and able to know what you need before you say it. Picture your AI making a doctor's appointment for you after recognizing early signs of sickness or wearable health sense. Companies will deploy AI to make repetitive work redundant, sift through oceans of data, and create highly personalized customer experiences. In medicine, AI will assist physicians to diagnose illnesses before they ever have before and identify life-saving medications earlier. By 2026, AI will no longer be an instrument. It will be a decision partner, silently integrated into the fabric of daily existence. Smart cities, building a sustainable and connected future. Step outside your front door in 2026, and you may find yourself in a city that breathes with its citizens. Traffic lights will respond to traffic congestion patterns in real time, buses will change routes in real time according to rider demand, and waste trucks will only show up when bins are full. Energy grids will optimize themselves, reallocating power to the areas with the greatest need, all while preserving energy. Smart cities will be like living things, webs of sensors, devices, and algorithms interconnected to create harmony, optimizing efficiency, minimizing environmental footprint, and maximizing quality of life. Sustainability in these cities will no longer be an afterthought, it will be the norm. Extended reality, XR, merging physical and digital world. In 2026, extended reality, the general term covering augmented reality, AR point, and virtual reality, VR, will at last move out of the gaming sphere and into our daily lives. You'll shop for clothes in a virtual changing room from the comfort of your own home, or join in on a friend's birthday party on the other side of the world through a visceral VR experience where you're convinced you're really there. In manufacturing, AR will guide workers through complex repairs with holographic instructions floating in their field of view. In education, students will travel through time and space without leaving their classroom, walking the streets of ancient Rome or exploring the surface of Mars. XR will collapse the distance between imagination and reality, making learning, working, and socializing richer and more interactive than ever. The Internet of Things, IoT, a network of interconnected devices. By 2026, the Internet of Things will permeate everything. Your refrigerator will alert you that the milk expires soon, your vehicle will coordinate with the city's traffic control system to take the shortest route, and your wearable will post health statistics with your physician in real time. Companies will derive unheard of insights from IoT data. Factories will monitor themselves for indications of malfunction, farmers will tailor irrigation to the specific plant, and hospitals will monitor patient vitals in real time without a physical examination. The IoT will create a living network of intelligence, with machines communicating with one another and with us, discreetly optimizing the world around us. Cybersecurity in a hyper-connected world. Evolving threats and solutions. With all of this interconnectivity comes an ulterior motive. A cybersecurity will be a defining issue of 2026. As cities, residences, and individual devices connect with each other, hackers will gain new avenues to take advantage of vulnerability. But as threats evolve, so will defenses. Artificial intelligence will drive next-generation threat detection, identifying and nullifying attacks before they cause harm. Companies will turn to zero-trust security models, trusting nobody and nothing until they are authenticated. People will have to become more vigilant about digital hygiene, employing multi-factor authentication, encrypted data transmission, and being watchful while online. Security will be just as necessary as the technology itself in a world that is hyper-connected. Quantum computing, shattering the computational bottleneck. By 2026, quantum computing can seem like entering another realm of potential. In contrast to traditional computers, which work with binary bits, quantum computers work with qubits, which exist in multiple states simultaneously. This makes them able to calculate some problems unimaginably quicker. Scientists will employ them in modeling complex molecules, paving the way for advances in materials science and new medicines. Financial strategists will make runs that used to take years in mere hours. Quantum computers will also present a challenge. Its ability might shatter current encryption technique, and this would trigger another race to develop quantum-proof security systems. Although only in its initial stages, quantum computing will be the beginning of a revolution in computation. The emergence of bioprinting, redefining medicine and industry. Imagine a world where there is no longer such a thing as waiting for an organ donor. Bioprinting, 3D printing with living cells will make that a reality. By 2026, the labs may be printing tailor-made tissues or even entire organs for transplant. Physicians will use tissue created by bioprinting to test experimental drugs, accelerating research while cutting down on animal testing. Victims of burns may get skin grafts custom fitted to their bodies, and patients with degenerative diseases may get whole new, functioning tissue grown from their cells. Bioprinting will not just revolutionize healthcare, it will redefine the meaning of fixing and regenerating life. Hyper-automation, robots assuming repetitive jobs. If automation was the spark, hyper-automation is the wildfire. With AI, machine learning, and robotic process automation combined, companies in 2026 will automate processes end-to-end. The factories will operate with little human monitoring. The offices will employ AI for scheduling, data entry, and reporting. And even customer service will function mostly without humans. This would release people to work on strategic and creative tasks, but at the cost of huge investment in retraining initiatives. Work will change its nature, less rote activity, more problem solving. The rest will adapt. The laggards will be left behind. Blockchain, it's more than crypto. By 2026, blockchain will have outgrown its Bitcoin brand. Supply chains will operate on blockchain networks tracing every movement of a product from raw materials to your front door. Voters can vote through blockchain-protected system, cutting down on fraud and boosting democratic process. In medicine, patient files will be kept in untampered, open ledgers, protecting privacy while enhancing access for credentialed providers. Blockchain will be the digital world's trust layer, a building block for transactions and data exchange in all industries. The future of work. Embracing flexibility and collaboration. The 2026 workplace will be unrecognizable compared with the cubicle rows of the past. Remote and hybrid work would be the new normal, augmented by immersive collaboration platforms that feel like being in the same room. AI-powered meeting assistants will take minutes and assign tasks in real time. Offices will serve as centers of creativity and brainstorming, while routine work is done from anywhere. The most important skills would be adaptability, collaboration, and lifelong learning. In this new age, work will no longer be about place and more about connection. Edge computing closes processing to the source. With billions of devices creating data, it's not always feasible to send everything to the cloud. Edge computing addresses that by processing data nearer to where it's being created, whether that's a self-driving vehicle, a factory device, or a wearable device. In 2026, it will translate to quicker decision-making, lower latency, and lesser bandwidth expenses. Visualize a self-determining drone taking split-second direction decisions without delaying for commands from some far-flung server. Edge computing shall be the foundation of applications needing immediate reactions. Green tech. Energy for a greener future. With escalating climate issues, 2026 will witness an outburst of green technology. Solar panels will be more efficient and affordable. Energy storage technologies will become increasingly sophisticated, and carbon capture systems will grow large enough to operate at industrial scales. Even household devices will be designed to be sustainable, biodegradable electronics, recyclable cell phones, and in-home power managements that track and optimize usage. Technology will dominate the effort to mitigate climate change and heal ecosystems, making sustainability not only a target, but a technology byword. Brain-computer interfaces, BCI. Mind-to-machine direct connection. By 2026, brain-computer interfaces will begin transitioning from the lab to real-world application. They'll enable users to manipulate computers, prosthetics, and even home automation with their mind. For those with paralysis, BCIs may be able to restore independence and communication. Gamers may see whole new dimensions of virtual world interaction. This immediate link between mind and machine will erode the distinctions between what it means to be human, opening up new levels of creativity and access. If you like this ride at 2026, do subscribe, press the notification bell, and be part of our Future Thinkers community. We will all together crack the codes of innovation, identify the opportunities, and overcome the challenges that lie ahead. Because the future isn't waiting, it's already arrived. And our journey, it's just begun.